ye de bremo ansa na no ma ye ma adofo ye tirim kwase twedi ampon di wo ho afofie na wo de afe aka won emfie eho ye ni je da kese ma wo mu enti enso ye ni age ama wo mu bi enti ye nua be ma ne ye ba Nana Fosu ana Papa Fosu PF Papa Fosu aka PF o ma me ene nana ya akonedu Mama Africa ya owo Peace FM ene ye wa wodanti papa said de offer o ma me no ma nana ne abusuafo ni nyina se nyame nhwe wo so na on crowd on ma ahoden ni nyansa ne nimde na oma me ye nipatiti pa enti happy birthday to you Papa Fosu frɛ PF Kumasi na Vida eyim frempon opamade wo North Kaneshi last stop pacho wonso ene eye wawoda enti ye ma happy birthday efrika chire kwabena omare osei a wotai fabokina ho ena oma happy birthday osi nyame se onhrawo ena ex warrant officer 1 XWO1 Chum Thomas frɛ old soldier when you fear dunum enwotwe 58 ene wo olebu ewo ablekuma ye ma happy birthday nyame nhira pa efi amasapon kuma gisi ena afi o sister ama adom eho ena omunyina wish you happy birthday happy birthday nkoma na Nasa Virginia Nana wanka wantimi ankyere be nase ene na Nasa Virginia dachi bra be se view papa wate na Nasa Virginia ene wanya 6 years if you papa na Nasa senior ye ejuma wo UTV ha ho ena afi o maame ene o uncle ya otwum wo dance my Orisco ena happy birthday to little Kofi Boateng Kofi wanya 2 years ene ye nyame ma me ye big Kofi Boateng enti enche ube feel little no ababe ye big nyame kan ho na onhwe so Kofi Boateng if you ma me sister ya onana ene abusuafo no nyina eho ye texters ne baako ana say ye cherished viewers no baako ye takrade afiekuma afiekuma ablade Antonia Blade Fiekuma Zungu ene osene baba yo perpetual obin jamra ene wonso anya 14 years yet I feel mami jamra mami nyame show ate na onye okese onye wakoma ade nyina mo na omo nyi meye kitesia papa na fama papa zo politics so ti ya na onso aye kakra man ate enti happy birthday to you perpetual obin jamra or mami Jamra. Afi de kwani mu atene ye da Amen Scientific Care Bar and any alternative medical hospital as say so dia yahwepa abrewo manfo nti ye kanfo Amen amount say ade bia ha wo no enti na se nka se we de me yade enye wo yade nka ho enti enye ma ho na mfa ho akoa wo ho mesre wa da de opese ye krokro wo kra yahwe na gina wo na so bi benya wa na fi yade enti e ma ho kwan ko Amen enka ha wo do me Obensnet flat wo de ko railways ni so no se wo ko lashibini ashama mpotem won so a wo ko under bridge na se ho a be hu se Amen for ho kuma se a hwe wo mo wo atwima tachiman ana Kate a race course no mrom na water krade wo apremdo Ghana so de branches na bro 17 year che wo ho owo mia ne bebre frɛ wo mo no nche de be wo na kwadwo ayarehwe 0207229505 and 0244227192 and 0277001234 Amen or say Allahu Shafi Zuma Trading Company Limited edi toothpaste papa abba enti fabisiesie wo sen na wo sen wo sere a yehu eno enedi kan egenchia enti sa anya fe a egu animu ase o se kan sem bebre fa ho se de wa ho ne die sitie de ya pa nso ne se kaka be hawo na ebebubu wonu mu agum ebebo abrewa ana akokora bra wunya mu abrewa na akokora ebia na o toothpaste a wo de pa wo se no entumi siesie wo se no enti misro jai na kope Shine X toothpaste and a KC Colodent toothpaste any KC Cologel toothpaste and our Nimodent neem toothpaste any dey 100% vegan and fefremu bia ni enti se wo ye vegetarian kra wo de edima moy ade dodo eno ni so de e bi atena se ahwehwem eno wo se ye se ye bekoyemu enti emma wo ha bia wage atom pese o to bi ton ansa ansa amanfo 20 a frɛ 0262 210 and 0202 018 615. Enti sabre die oh mamenchia nana apiaje danka also the first new dwaben ohene yere nana o ma me da fom ye mase da fom adechia ya wada ye kodwaben asanti dwaben ye kwakodi na wotweda nana me ba beja ododo na ho nso odom amanfo so do se de unim nipa ye na odo nipa nti hyeden mensu mami wo de ya se eni se waye nana ekura still ya nti wo de hyeden ye ne kodwa moaten me piesie ene adofo no ne omanfo amunim nana apiaje danka also the first bia mpamcho ya wada munkoja no ewo dwaben asanti dwaben na oni ne maame na wotweda na maame no wache yade wache yen ohene a odo nipa no ye nimunyamfo nso enti na adofo beba abija ododo ene ye kasa de afa covid ya ho sesi aidie ye gyae ni akade se yesi third wave ni anyintum se ewu eno anwumere kura de esi a ahwe ni ye na fofo so asen abeti esi ebu ei papa ne se an no one eyi evem na ebo nkomo wo ke jasu o se an se ye suban ni ye ne ye no niema na ye ye no a ye nhwe so nye no protocols no a ye ni so no saa na beba nti ye busa se adafe ya bre se na covid kura obekoda ben ni anyi ahoto nti omo se saa na ba saa se ya bre no de obeye bia onye ya de su okumye ti e de ka se de obeye bia wonye nti ye pandemic fatigue na se te sa ye be de aso ano fi se wo die o de waba fufure de te ya bi kura san de plus ya be ka hoin ne wo se ye pen so ano ti anope Dr. Isaac Newman Arthur ya o ye clinical psychologist na o ye medical officer with UPSC e wa ha ye be bo san doc. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Na adwuma mu te sen.
Yeah, me adumo go.
Among for the cases ba ho ana.
You pick cases along the line. Yeah, unya obi ba symptoms are okasa onko checking ade, but o pick it.
Na say the first na wo among for the symptoms bi sa aba no any nei difference in it to say.
Personally no. I think say omoka waves are. Personally, I have a different opinion about waves.
Also, opinion in
because my opinion is that I didn't know.
Okay.
But me say, I want to first no, na ye de pick no. So brass. It is you come back to sound kana. You benya more. Because the thing is spreading. These figures, any figure you get is really low. Because say COVID. Majority of the people, above more than 40%, they will even show symptoms.
Okay.
In Tebia studio, we cry a bimu ha.
And so
they are spreading it.
Brofo kakakano ADA.
Asymptomatic.
No more they are
they are spreading it. They don't show releasing, but they are spreading. Majority of them will have mild symptoms. Okay. More than 80-90%, they will have mild symptoms. Means that omunya cough in the crana. Ebia cough kakrebi, kata kakrebi, mo fami kakrebi.
So your family so as a cold be, as a mebo wabi, as a walk kakrebi na deme.
After some few days, none what on because immune system nangasa na fighting. Intuition death rate in Christ is very, very, very low, 0.0 something, all over the world. That is the problem. Is here. People are spreading it.
Oh,
everywhere.
Yeah, you say, oh, here.
But numbers,
Mommy and Nada, you say, oh,
as I go from there, as it's because we don't really pick it. Until we test the whole nation at a time, we'll never know the figures.
I see. And you see a current figures and a current situation or it's saying.
And you see, I know you see the confirmed case is 102,000. Which can be more. Like we don't confirm, we don't test. That's why we don't find.
And then also creba ABIB way but share 3 days or 5 days back date.
And I don't know. And there are people who are also testing, and there are people who don't even test. Okay. Now those days are obiba. You better test it. I contact tracing. I conify. I can show more honey. Then so we're getting the the figures were really like accurate kakra. But now because all those things are not really there. And now people really don't report. When we are not called pharmacy, cotton vitamins, C, B,
so so the
actual figures you know, it's really more than what we even see.
Eh, ni wa ma ye ma hye. Nti sa no ni nsusan so ye psyche na ya dwene mu.
Nti I don't know, oh say sisi and two things so. We have become so used to it that enya same view.
Hey,
I say,
say, say ya say mo na say enya onu aduro na.
And I say confuse confidence or what? Because you see, and we are too used to it, and that's what happens. You know, when there is something, bibi wanna say cha, people tend to cope and adjust to it. I say, or more, I find ways to even cope and adjust. Into was enya assembly. I say, what say na what nimwa. It gets to a point where bibi cry nya wasem cry.
Wow,
It's the same way. Then too. I said, you know, trying to figure out life, you know, daily activities near the end. It's so stressful. Says, you see, I know people are tired of all the, you know, which they be out share mass, they be out social.
Shouldn't we be getting used to it? It says, you see, they said, yeah, and it's high.
I
say, yeah, brain.
You can't. That is what it is. Oh, I say, you know, sometimes even work cry no. Oh, baby, every time you have to be here. A time comes that I say, but because you have to come, you have to come. Sometimes, oh, sorry, cry na, oh, feel cry so
bad. No cry.
Uka wa open ka, oh, but 1 month, 2 months.
And I because say you media pa,
and they say me sorry, say who say no. You man can make that, but you have to go. Oh, so that is how you see when things in your match be system no now people's life they tend to adjust and cope with. And they become too familiar with it. See, and another thing, so see, okay, say minya kra na mi, you know, that there's also a mindset. People have it in mind. So if you look at the figures, you see one it confirm. Omo pay 832. No, no one can say Shifia and calculation. We there. You know, so people have all these things happening around them. So, I can't those days any surona perform because now I say obiati adiena see ye, you know, and that in Jama.
Yati asiasu empesi ebedi protocols. Na doke basa ne kuna ye kono. Sen ebesi akwa ma yen. Se amanfo ate. Onim say the problem dey oh. Yeah. Nanso as a mabre me fa ho
and so what?
The BCBNC, the bebe bi amra. E ba sa ya na montu say pese control ya de no say na besi akọ.
Enti eno na controlling human behavior din. Nipa suban din because behaviors are built over time. ABR, you know, all these years, you know, I've been doing this every day. Okay. Now suddenly Corona-19, SME changing. It's very, very difficult to control behavior. Okay. So there are two ways. One, continue talking to people. Continue. Advocacy has to continue. Okay. And two, enforcement. And our problem in this part of the world is that we don't enforce anything. We really don't enforce. There are a lot of laws. Ghana has laws. Even around COVID-19, they endorse them. Yeah. Now sometimes even police cries or enforcing law on Shamax. You know, so it's more of enforcement. At this point, it's just say we need to be able to decide that this is what we have to do, and we have what it takes to enforce it.
And I also say what say you employ strategy for fraud.
Our strategies in the name. All the strategies are the abano. That is what we need to control it, but to enforce it. In Asisiano, if you look at even cases, and also say if we decide to do everything we are supposed to do, will we have enough money to even do it? Because now we are supposed to trace, contact tracing, and all that. And also, what will you do? You don't even have enough logistics and even money and stuff to do that. To me, then I'll be. And so, we test or those will be no mobile hospital now. We don't even have the facilities to even contain all of them. Okay. In Tiabani sana, okay, obiba nas or symptoms be nice or suspect here. Maybe I'll because okay, me it take about some few days to see if it doesn't come back. We'll do the test because you see, I know it's so. A door swan must say if you decide say follow pepper. You don't even have enough facilities. You don't have enough testing tools. You don't have enough, protective, garments and all that. Now, if you look at hospital, you are supposed to even change your gloves, change your mask every day. And think about the cost. And the number of staff.
Abanisa,
and it's difficult. In our part of the world, it's very, very difficult.
And they are in a part of the world. Until maybe a man for so in shed that won't up to now. A bimuni say, Yare Bissau.
And also,
Tiani Bissas Auntie, and you say, or more whom Kofua, or more Sabi, I mean, from quite chichi, or more woo answer. And I say, young for more consenters now, a man for Muda, a year quite high of ventilators, your dodo said, yeah. There no oxygen. More oxygen, so yeah, you know. And son of one Jediana.
And also, Obi Crab is some say, and I can miss me. I've attended to COVID patients. Almost every week, I see someone who has COVID. You know, you diagnose someone who has COVID. Almost every week, you do that. So it's there. We know it is there. But, you know, it's difficult. People have...
Like still.
There are people who don't believe it.
I'm asking of a croffa show more, and then Obi about who share no share be and now suspected. Into auntie, you suspected, and our papa is suspected. Or your mujitum say, eh,
some of them now people accept it easily because now no, the fear around it is gone down. Into Obi crab back, I say, test me COVID.
Okay.
Those days, one more couple because those days, you know, they hear people are dying and that kind of thing. They slow, but now it's slow now abroad because now people really come to tell.
Who says fear no one so now first.
And I don't know.
Spread calm, no fear. If it's enough fear, no so cry count of actually cry chain. Yeah, the name.
Our two ways. If people are overly afraid, it affects their normal activities. If they are also not too fear kakrebisu anymore, they become very relaxed. In the fear, no, it has its, I say, sikai enufanu. Who say it has a try. You know, and if the anxiety is too much, it also has its own implications. But now, no, people come and say, test me for COVID.
Okay.
Because Omunim said.
And a good sign.
Oh, it's a good sign that people now realize because it's Rona Bafom Kakra.
Okay. And Kamba will say about companionship, but you're coping during COVID.
Yes.
Now, me myself, I can't even see. How do you cope during COVID?
And so I don't know. You need to be able to identify your own stresses and anxieties here and there, and find effective ways. Generally, for mental health issues, what we are talking about coping is on mental health. You know, there are things that people do in order to cope with some of these issues.
Dr. Arthur, me in there infant, now kafa from Mama English and by Arthur.
And this say you can say coping. Usually, no coping issues is on mental health or mental health dimension.
Okay.
And usually there are things that in Kofoya a bemo generally call attitude helps them a warm.
Okay.
You know, so let me mention quickly. One, they need to rest. Like find time to rest and sleep. Or find restful activities. Sometimes just go to the beach. Now it's even closed. I'm not talking about gathering.
Okay.
But places where it's very calming and quiet. It helps. So you need yes, you need to rest. Two, you need to surround yourself with positive people. What it means is say uplift. These are the people you must relate with often. Okay. Because whilst you are down, bro, and your man we hear be a obebua, and you'll be a obema, they be a obemugunia, the emboa. Three, you need to be positive. Positive means that niabe CBR, I say, will give ye, nothing negative around it. Oh, ABR, Bejima say, and so be ye. Oh, and your man, in this time, and so be ye.
Okay.
When you are positive, it helps. Three, you need to eat well.
Okay.
You know, especially a lot of fruits and veggies. Yeah, vegetables need fruits near then because the nutrients in there, the brain needs it. You know, for wellness. Then the fourth one.
Fruits
every day beer, and fruits are generally not too expensive. 2 cedis, banana beer and orange beer. Those Then also exercise. Exercise. I think at the beginning of COVID, no. Most of people cry a challenge be more exercise near the end. It has to be maintained. Exercise. The day you exercise, you feel differently.
Okay.
You know, anytime I exercise, who said that day no energy be
light.
You need that. Yes, you need that. Okay. Then also, you need to be more thankful. You know, instead of seeing the cup half empty, say say glass now half empty. No, see it as half full.
Okay.
You know. somehow
so me cry my baby pa
you know that can become any that helps. Then also you need to be able to appreciate your own uniqueness.
Okay.
And this will compare to other people.
Okay.
Maybe at this time in no my basa and who say basa too much because who compare who with another person. Me maybe cover abaso or call you when you do that comparison, it doesn't help. You need to focus on one kasa or life. Then also expectations near the end, I say realistic. Around this time, you say bibia aye din. Inti wo expectation can say
there wo hwe kwan no
when you swade hu no any say yeah too much. Because in time of distress, I say we take things on a slow pace.
I say from say bia wo say I feel there say me talk car na say me sit down with complete project but when you say adwuma asem so aye bibia wo yen ta de yare na maniama nyina aye bibia no say oh mentumi anwi afi kra enye hwe
inte say because we are nisana we the pressure to so do and about say esuro no who start business bia we nim say obi kra kofa gloves o mun share and turn and see and face masks and bibi or your project bia a reduce so since now no I say bia your mindset should be say business and cost but I say maintaining with time.
And I me jina makoye bibi foforo afo beko akofa we na nso nye ye
so you have to limit your expectations and another prayer and meditation helps.
Okay.
With people cope when people pray and meditate a lot of research I should say omo bompa and meditate it helps them. They think better, they feel better,
Okay.
As a bina, as you shift, it helps you. Any social interactions, and now it's even come down, because of COVID, we can't even go into public a lot. Now
but we have for you, until I'm missing babies across it. I'm for you, say social distancing, but some fee, they do be a physical distance, almost feet, bro. For no one almost say, and you're more there, and I say, feel almost your moon fee, and I say, or more per companionship.
Yeah, and who said, Nippon, we are more interactive, Obia, he will be. But thankfully, those days, I saw a call or phone booth. Now you can actually video and people and actually have that interaction. So people should not, in Kofu ni say, almost stop social interaction in terms of getting in touch with people.
Okay.
Physical contact.
You have to use other ways. And then mobile phone you na be.
Or WhatsApp video, or Zoom, or video calls. It helps. Into social interactions must go on, but it should be more virtual. But Uber code we have to be very careful. Social distance and all that helps.
But in Crawford, that's meet you, dog. Can you be any day?
I don't know. The laws must control it. You can't stop people. So I feel your person kosrano. To be stop. And as a party,
they say be any problem, but say be a aquasra pono. Emi who watch over and what Tony more to bam. And you frosted a business and right. Say, Mampenia Casa say programs I would want reception crame me and she said a Liberia campono, Momusio Moody independent. And more so. The laws have to work. You can't really stop people from social life because it's part of the way you cope with life problems. Okay.
Because you feel good. So people use that. Actually, you see to cope and adjust. Another major thing about social interaction is that people use social interactions to escape from abuse. Oh, into Abia or new
baby or one tete no. Na yakayaka de.
Abia physical abuse and sexual abuse be ewofie. Into or you sue and your man just to escape. It is a we sad and if you are not oshefie more. Once abuse go up because this time a lot of research has shown say abuse has gone up. Because only escape biya. It really affects. And when people are struggling, you just have to seek help.
Okay.
Sometimes you say no, you are overwhelmed, and your man shall so do. Why you need to just speak to a professional. And I'm saying hospital, any hospital you go to, the government has made the such that na nse hospital bia obeko bia no there's a mental health professional there, maybe a counselor or a psychologist or someone.
Okay.
Even if omu ni krana, omu be refer to baby a omu nim say obenya.
Unse Ghana ni na perception wako hospital say me here mental health practitioner fe na be o ma hwe say o raba fine.
Oh, I was changing.
COVID bremu na issue be tete me ni ade a me kwa me mbuta for one psychologist and
yes,
as a counselor.
Not you can speak to the normal doctor.
Okay.
Now only doctor need dinkita or they now can say oh if I need a counselor or a psychologist.
Okay,
they are likely to have someone there.
Okay.
Or so mu ni kra na or may refer to be a facility be omobi. And now it's very easy to find someone who does something on that level.
Doka no pay be that enti wa my psychological strategies no we are near here fi se on se e wo hwa na on be ka se na wave no a na fe e yasen aba wo na wo yema sign do say pram afa wo kwa adwuma kra wo dwen ho
yeah
wo pia wo dwen de wo ye bia na wo hwo adwuma efo
I think says ye nyina no ye ne ese ya esuro bi eni ho se wonim se oh nipa obey or yen so yeah to protect her. I think we should be fine. You know, and thankfully COVID-19 say Ebola.
Okay.
Oh, and think say Ebola and can kofu wu ombe wu no.
Wow, kebe chan de you.
Thankfully, into what it means says ye yin ye there will be problems. Very soon we'll come back and say, oh, Charlie case is now as you see at the football, you'll be able to have you know,
yeah.
If we all say yeah intensifying yes yeah no. Oh, yeah the humina e guswa ye no for once. You know, then we know say you know after a while you go. Because pandemics bia e ba eko.
Eko. Nti e dan ya e be ko.
Oh, e say eko.
Ti yenye ne kakra ye ni hihye ne so kakra.
So bia ye so yeah.
Yes. Oh, doc, empty this also this of account. Doc, I no pay that pa. Oh, I saw for intia. Who software no who software that. But your doctor, your medical doctor. Doctor Isaac Newman Arthur, clinical psychologist and medical officer, UPSC. And him say bre mu no ya na esuro ni hu no na fe ya ma wa to pity na say why ha kakra. Si ena doctor bae se oboa en se strategies e betimi di afem bia na covid nti wadwuma kra asai en wo kase susufa amototo obi die ho no wo di asai unua na oni ne bo afipam no di okwa adwuma nanso ni mo no nso ni problem a ekita no nti wo sire nanim nanso ni mu no enhyeda anye betesa nti eya asusu na ye mfanto ho no en wo se me ye mere edan pandemic na ebekọ nanso se ye ni ye nhyehyeye ne so de ebe chance na akọ timi so mi no ye pese kontem na eja ye nyankwan nkọ yi ase ni aifrase na ye nkọ bosoro kuri ye ni nhyehyeye ne so kokoro wonsa ne samina ana se hand sanitizer no na hye nose mask no ma ye nka se won hwehwe animu ense hwe o de bon ho ban ahya se no mo kan bi che se everybody is a suspect enti obia e suspect mawa asembi enho we nso de nyina tie ho ase se o suspect me a normal say yare na aba me enko ye nim aha enti doc ye dase pacho ye kwa ba ye ko ba afi ye be di Ghana komo no wadawro ma hwe ye basisia